Hello again, my name is William Brown and welcome to the Texas Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make some banging Pico de Gallo. You will love this stuff. It's really easy to make. You only need 5 things: tomatoes, onions, jalapenos, cilantro, and fresh lime juice. And here's how we do it. Okay, to start with, it kind of all starts with the tomatoes. It depends on how many tomatoes you use as to how much of the other stuff that you use. I've got a dozen Romas here, so I'll probably end up using half, maybe all of this onion. Surely not all of it. You kind of get a better idea once you get all your tomatoes chopped and all that. I'm going to put 2 jalapenos in it. Now, if you want hot pico, leave the seeds in. If you want it mild, then leave the seeds out. Your kids would probably prefer that if you have kids. Lime juice, you really don't have to worry about using too much of it, and I'll explain why later. And get your little juicer here and do it the old-fashioned way. Yeah, it sucks. So anyways, let me get everything chopped and come back and show you how to do it. Okay, got all the tomatoes done, and that's what a dozen Roma tomatoes look like, and that's actually more pico than I had planned on. Looks like I'll have to use this whole onion after all, and well, that kind of blows because I hate chopping onions. Okay, let me get my knife here. Now, like I said, with jalapenos, you take the seeds out for mild, leave them in for hot. I'm going to take them out for this because my old lady does not like spicy food. She would be very, very upset if I put the seeds of the jalapenos in there. So what I do is quarter it, cut the ends off first. Oh, and as always, be sure to wash it first. Quarter them like that. And all I do is go over to the side of the sink that has the garbage disposal and just wash them right out. Pull that little thingy out like that, that whole part. And just push it out with your thumbs. It's real simple. Right back. Okay, and here we are. See, you got them just like that with all the little stuff out the inside. So basically you just got the pepper parts and chop them up fairly fine. And in case you didn't know, Pico de Gallo literally means rooster beak. I'm not exactly sure why they call it that. I just know that I love the stuff, and it is a purely vegan condiment, so our vegan and vegetarian friends can enjoy it too. It's good on chips, tacos. I mean, you pretty much use it on anything. It's very, very healthy and good for you, as you can see. My favorite thing to use it for, believe it or not, is omelets. Especially like if you got some leftover chicken, shred the chicken up off the bone, put the eggs in the skillet and all that, and then when you go to add it, add the chicken on there, the cheese, and Pico de Gallo. It's an excellent omelet. In fact, during football season, usually Friday night, I'll make up, this bowl here almost all the way full, and we'll eat it over the weekend. So, chop these up a little bit. Oh, and as always, anytime you mess with jalapenos, be sure you wash your hands very, very well with hot water and soap afterwards. Okay, and we're back. Okay, there's 1 dozen Roma tomatoes cut into, you want the little cubes to be about 1/4 inch all the way around. Now, if you use, the bigger tomatoes, of course, it doesn't take that many with Romas because they're so small, it takes a lot. And I'm going to add the jalapenos in there first. Use my ugly melted up spoon, which I love so much. Okay, the onion, like I said, basically you're just eyeballing it. It's kind of just a matter of personal preference. That was a fairly small onion with those 12 tomatoes. Probably use most of it. Anything you don't use, you can save, use for something else. I reckon that's about enough onion. Let's see what we got there so far. Cilantro, that was a whole bundle. I chopped it up. Okay, now with cilantro, I chop mine up fairly fine. Some people use it like just almost whole leaf. How much you put in it, again, it's a matter of personal preference. Now, if you use a whole lot of it, your pico is going to kind of taste like a freshly mown yard smells, which would be fine with me because I love this stuff. I'm going to put a little in there. Okay. A little bit more. Like I said, anything you don't use, you can save, use for something else. With cilantro, you want to put it in something airtight. As long as you're going to use it again within, say, 2 or 3 days or so, then it's all good. And now I like my pico really, really limey. And if you're from England, I apologize for that. This is 6 small limes. I probably could have got away with 4. So add the juice there. And that pulp. Okay, see if you can see this there. See all that pulp that gets stuck in there? You can use that too. It's all good. The lime didn't have any seeds in it, so you don't have to worry about that. Come up out of there. Alrighty. And stir it up real good. Now this next part is just completely optional. You can put a little bit of salt and pepper in it. Probably not too much, but salt is good on tomatoes. So we'll put a little salt in there like so. And let's get some black pepper. It's good on tomatoes too. And there you go. Get it stirred around real good. Now tomato has acid just like lime juice, and onion and jalapenos too. A lot of vitamin C in this. And what you're going to do is once you get it all stirred and mixed, you put some saran wrap over the top and let it sit up in the refrigerator for at least a couple of hours. It's better like if you let it sit up overnight, because then the acids in the food they go to work, and they taste just splendid. So anyways, there you have it. And basically that's kind of what it should look like right there. Mostly red with some white and green throughout it. Adjust it for however you like, but this here was 12 Romas, most of 1 small onion, most of a bundle of cilantro, 2 jalapenos de-seeded, 6 small limes, and a little bit of salt and pepper. Oh, now earlier I mentioned that you really don't have to worry about using too much limes. Because the tomato juice and the lime juice, it's going to sink to the bottom. So once the pico's mostly gone, you're going to have swimming around in a bunch of the juice, right? Get you a spoon like that and scoop it out and put it in a bowl. And that juice, you can save that. It's really, really good to marinate chicken. Put it in a Ziploc bag, and chicken in there, and toss it around, with some seasonings or whatever, and let it sit up overnight, and then bake the chicken. Pico de Gallo chicken, and it's awesome. So I'm going to cover this, put it in the fridge, and that's pretty much it. Anyways, my name is William Brown, and I do thank you very much for watching, and I hope you'll tune in again. Subscribe, whatever, rate, comment, all that stuff, if you feel inclined to do so. Be coming out with a lot more good stuff here in the future. This channel is just now getting started, and I do thank you very much for watching and supporting this channel. God bless you.